I was just thinking if they might like rotate or whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry, I thought. Oh god.
Oh my god, they did it! You were like ESPing right into Kellen's mind.
It's not worth it.
You knew it was gonna happen though. Talk to me about why you don't necessarily. What's the problem with taking Snapfire here? Because there's obviously a good side, which is okay. You get to hit the egg hypothetically. Why doesn't that work as much though? What's the problem that you sometimes run into?
I mean, I can't really speak too much about the egg because it does work with the egg. I just think like the rest of Snapfire can be rather forgettable.
Okay.
Like the cookie is situationally good. She's a 5, so then her lane's really weird because now I feel like you have to play like kind of an aggressive laner, whereas you had this like. I guess they know that they're 10th pick anyway, so they're probably going to pick a more aggressive hero because they can't really determine the pacing of the game, right? Because like the way the draft is currently set up for Khan, it's actually Khan who are for the most part going to decide like what their win condition is. That's going to get set first, and then as Omegalil, you have to see that and be like, okay, basically, are we going to try and match that, or are we going to try and play faster than that, or are we going to try and outlast that? You know?
Yeah.
That's like what that 10th pick does. So the Snapfire, it's like. Okay, now I guess I can't hate it that hard because it does feel like it will be kind of good if they got like a Jug or something, right? Like if they got Jug or Troll now, it's like, okay, I have an aggressive laner, I have the cookie, we can do the spins, but you know, Snapfire is lacking in other regards, like our other position 5s, whereas like they play like the Lich. I feel like Lich can do a lot of the same stuff, but has more reliable team fight, and just as easily kills in lane, if not easier than Snapfire does.
Okay, I can dig that. I mean. I think that whenever I think about it, it's like it feels like you're really heavily committing to this hero that still is going to be able to do a lot even without necessarily needing to get the egg off. Like I would think about just how strong Sunray has looked at times. And to me, that feels like way more impactful, like you're talking about as well.
Man, Sunray's so good.
Yeah, but Jakiro comes out. So we got Mr. Dragon Man. A lot of team fight, it feels like, on the Kind lineup. Ways to sort of protect the egg as well with the Ice Path being thrown out there. But then Omegalil are going to pick up the Ember Spirit. So now revealing most likely Ember mid and a Pango off lane. So 2 melee cores already. Could be a little bit tough for them.
This is like, this thing I don't like about the Snapfire, though, is that you've already said... Like, you basically can't pick a super hard carry with Snapfire, I don't think. I mean, you can, but the lane's going to be a lot worse than someone who can play aggressive, right? But now, if Khan... I kind of put them in a position where they feel like they want to go for one of these like harder carries, like an AM or something, then the lane could be bad.
Dude, look at you.
I was kind of about to bring that up anyway. That's why it was in my head.
But yeah. So now they have a super hard carry as an answer. Now, if you're Omegalil, you have to sort of play more fast.
That's what I would think at this point.
Yeah.
I'd be thinking like, okay, we're just like going to pick Jug, but now Jug doesn't feel that great.
No.
This is all Snapfire's fault, guys. I just want you to remember that. This is how we got there. Look, they're just banning the Ursa. They might ban the Jug. Oh, by the way, position 4, we're missing Svampire today. The John Doe is actually, his tag is Grim Reaper, according to the admins.
10 seconds remaining.
Really? Okay.
That's what it says in the
5
Discord.
seconds remaining.
Good to know.
Yep. I'm going to guess that when I just Googled him, it's not this Legend 1 player whose last match was 2 months ago.
You never know, man.
Let's see. Let's just keep going down the Dota buff Googles until we find who it is. This guy's Crusader 3. We're going lower. No, probably not him either. Well, I don't know who he is. Maybe he's on one of the other regional teams. Hey, look, guys. It's Ursa and Jug.
And just like that, we now know.
Just like that.
So they ban out the Ursa Jug, as you said. Now they need something else that can play fast. I always think about like something like a Death Prophet maybe as a possible switcheroo if they wanted to run that. And try and just run it down towers. But that always just feels so bad against AM too. I mean, some games you're able to just end it, but I don't know. I feel like that's not been the thing that we've seen more often than not nowadays.
I think they're gonna TA, maybe.
And then switch the Ember. Are you talking about Con TA?
No, I think Omegalil. I think that would be pretty good, right? Put the Ember as a 1, go TA, like hard carry out of the mid lane in a decent matchup versus the Void.
Whoa. now we're going to get the Mars that gets picked up.
But they have no Dispel, so then TA's game is awful because there's Jakiro and Phoenix. Damn. All right, so we need a different answer.
10 seconds remaining.
Meepo? They have a Meepo player? Okay, let's just go with the Trolls.
Choose
All
your
right.
hero.
Troll's like decent. I don't think it's as good as Ursa and Jug. I think it is the third-rate pick after those two are banned, but still does a lot of the similar stuff. And again, strong laner that can actually synergize a little bit with the Snapfire. So yeah, Mars Phoenix. It's back, baby.
I'm excited. It's a hell of a sort of bullying back, trying to battle lane. But I do have to say that, like,
It's looking spicy. It's looking spicy.
oh, we're looking spicy a little bit
Oh
here.
wow.
I don't know if they really have come up with an answer though for this anti-mage. That's the biggest thing I'm worried about. It feels like it's going to be down to sort of naive to be playing a little bit too greedy and getting caught. Based on what I've seen, unless like Sunlight has an amazing game.
Yeah, I would say that their game looks harder for sure. I just think they have a lot of like block pieces. I don't know. I used to think about drafts like that where there's like these super solid pairings that exist in Dota and they're just really good. And it feels like that's kind of what Khan's draft is. It's just like we have Mars and Phoenix. These work well together. These do some of the things. We have Animage and Jakiro. Animage likes to have time. Jakiro likes to just throw out macro pyres on towers and delay the game. And then Void Spirit has some friends in terms of like early aggression here too. So yeah, things look pretty good for Khan in my opinion.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to watch too, like what the build is for Cheshire Cat, right? Because like a lot of times we just see these Mars play sit back, tank up items, but I feel like this would be a really good game to get like a value Blink Dagger early and sort of play with Gilgear and trying to make kills happen. Because I don't really see who the playmaker is on the side of Omegalil. I guess it's the Ember Pango, kind of.
Yeah, it's those two. But yeah, exactly. It's gonna be a little bit tough for them. But very doable. First off, I think that they're probably the stronger team right now. Like I think like overall they've been performing a little bit better, beating some of the. Maybe it's kind of even. I'll give them a slight edge, nothing too crazy. I'm not sure if we have the EGB rocking today.
Prepare
But,
for battle.
I think overall should be a pretty close series. I would think that it would go relatively even. But both of these teams have also been known to just like kind of drop games real fast. That's what I feel like when I watch them. Like, I don't know, I have like pretty big expectations for most of the Omegalil squad. They are missing Vampire, who I do think is very good. I really like watching him play.
Okay. Well, that'll be an interesting one to watch. I have not been able to check it out. It does feel like it's a relatively even game there as well. You can check out the bets, of course, on the EGB website. Partnerships down there, I believe, below the stream as well, if you guys are feeling so inclined. But right now, early movements out. Naive going to be running into John Doe.
A lot of all chat happening here.
Dude, what's
That's
happening?
all I'm seeing. I don't know. Unfortunately, I really don't have any useful languages for Dota. I have very rudimentary French thanks to the Canadian public school system.
You speak a little English.
But my sadness that you're gone.
Yeah, I got English. I got that one.
I just, when you said I don't speak any useful language for Dota, I was like,
Well,
like
English
that.
is mostly NA, so
Yeah.
you know, I try to cover the toppest tier of Dota, so it doesn't find itself very useful.
That's fair. Black Archangel trying to see, hey, is there a ward around here? Oh, look at that. There is. Easy D ward.
Easy 100 gold. Oh yeah.
Like to see it. How many ward runes was that one traded out there? It's like they're able to get 2 bounty runes on the Phoenix as well. And is Khan actually gonna end up getting 3 total? Is that right?
I think it's 2 and 2. Happy got one, and John Doe, Mr.
Oh,
Reaper,
that's-
got one too.
Yeah, it's the observer ward that I saw there. Console, no one hears you. Perfect. Just the way I like it.
I like it when it says you cannot pause, because I have definitely hit that one a few times since they changed that. Bless up, Valve.
Dude, that's really spooky.
Everyone thank Merlini for pausing Vanilla Masters.
I know, right? There you
Radiant's
go.
blade.
What a hero. And Fennel. Bless Fennel. Mars Phoenix. Why did we stop seeing this lane? Mars got nerfs, right? He had mana issues after that. right? They like changed some of his int stuff and his costs. So then like the Soul Ring build and everything kind of got weird. I feel like that was when he started to fall off a little bit. But overall, as he's being run down, the lane still feels pretty oppressive.
Yeah, at least once you start to get those couple of levels up is the main point, I would imagine. I mean, definitely Mars gained nerfed a lot over time, but right so far you can see that they're able to get some pretty good damage out the other direction. Having the 2 points now, one into axes, you can throw a little bit of extra damage back onto Gilgear, slowing him down. And actually does not have dive since he's still just level 1. One more hit, and they draw first blood. Well done.
Another part of that, too, is that he doesn't have any of the rings. Ooh, nice cookie.
Excuse me? Cheshire Cat also going to be bullied and killed off. It's a double kill.
I don't know if I've ever seen a double kill with whirling axes, like range chucked out at the start of a game. That's pretty wild.
Man, that's crazy.
75 damage last hit.
That's super hype. I like that a lot. Now he's level 3 on the troll, but unfortunately not really any extra mana, so he's just going to take a point in fervor instead. Hopefully that'll help him out. As up top, more Battle of Ruin. They chase over and find a kill. Black Archangel. Naive's just going to be forced to be retreating a little bit there as well.
I've been messing around a little bit with Snapfire with the change, just like in lobbies and stuff. And this is one thing that has made Snapfire even better versus Phoenix, though, is that the laning stage, right? Since they changed Little Shredder to the minus armor.
Oh.
Right? You can get like -6 or something, like, and it will just stay the whole time. It's pretty brutal. Like it lasts for 4 seconds, so you have like a little window where all -6 can be there. It's pretty short, but still. And then of course the rest of it just like lingers the whole time. So anytime that Phoenix has to do with minus armor, she's not a very happy bird.
It's true. Yeah, it seems like it's a pretty nice way to do it. And obviously having a troll there that can help to capitalize on it too feels really nice. But no points up yet in that little shredder. Curious if Snapfire is going to take it at 3 or not. Be a pretty nifty build.
Doesn't seem necessary.
Yeah.
I think it's only really good with like physical damage nukes. Whoa, that was kind of cool. You still get the cookie stun.
And able to the chase down. Gilgear going to get hit by the axes. Kellen trying to clean up. Does have fervor working. Needs a couple more punches. The axes are going to connect. Long range kill. A killing spree for the troll here at 3.5 minutes.
Well, Snapfire has definitely worked out. It's a bit of a risk, and you know, as I said, you have to pick an active carry, and then you need to like get your kills and stuff with the spells. But obviously, they have done that. So this is where Snapfire benefits. So nice Snapfire pick. Go happy. More so, good Snapfire player and excellent laning partner, because they're doing a great job of actually utilizing the abilities.
Absolutely. Now the stun gonna land there on to the Snapfire. Pressure back the other way, but it looks like they're gonna be okay. Cheshire Cat is going to get the run down a little bit. Needs a couple more hits, but does look like he's able to escape afterwards.
Yeah, no axes to finish off this time. Up top, a dual breath hits Malik here. He is low on mana and it's going to fall. Kill does go to Black Archangel, not to the AM, so Naive won't be quite as happy as his troll counterpart.
Structures are fortified.
And John Doe able to get the run away. Meanwhile, mid lane, Void Spirit getting very low, ran down by Sunlight, and they managed to find the finish.
So that was both supports busy on the side lanes, no one to rotate for runes, and it looks like Sunlight just got it first and ran it down with the haste to get himself to 6. Gonna give him a half-level edge here. And we'll manage a couple denies even before the Void Spirit gets back. I think both of these, oof, that hurts.
Yeah, that one's really rough. So, a very, very good start by and large. I would say here for Omegalil. Get level 6 now onto Sunlight, but not sure if he can really do all that much onto Pikachu here. At least he's going to be able to head on over, pick up the rune, fill a bottle, and yeah, Sunlight should have a nice time after this.
Never refuse good given.
That's John Doe, just going to be forced to run all the way back home.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Is the Waverly's pushing in? No, not really. Now it's just kind of, oh, Black Archangel's busy anyway, apparently going for the runes, so Malk will be fine.
Sunlight's going to come down here to this side, try and keep Pikachu back. And trading off for it. It's a rune up top. He's going to jump over. Already the DD taken by the Jakiro. That would have been very devastating. And in fact, he still might be able to get some extra damage out onto here. Forcing a rotation to fill up the bottle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a little annoying, I guess. That really worked out well then. The Rubik went home.
Yeah, that actually was perfect. And with that, they're going to be able to move on in and take this kill onto the Jakiro. Very well done.
Yeah, Pikachu not having the point in the Aether Remnant too, so couldn't even like cover the rune himself either. He apparently cannot afford it in this matchup.
Well, assimilate now. Still gets the damage onto Sunlight. The Astral Step trying to bring him down. Super freaking low stick charges as well, but they won't be able to finish it off. Ember barely living there.
And now Pikachu can't even stick around. Just too concerned about potential death there from the Ember.
Yeah.
That's rather painful. But the side lanes have quieted down. They've just resorted back to farming, and Ark or Kellen very happy.
Up top gets brought down very low, but a good blink away, and then the Ice Path laid down as well. That might have been a chance there. No such luck.
When Cheshire Cat gets 6, and they kill. Rotating here will be a Jakiro. Won't be easy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Can't really kill the enemy mid either.
For Sunlight? Or are you talking about for
a Cheshire Cat, I just mean. For when the Mars hits 6.
Gotcha.
I think it's going to be a pretty static 6. I feel like he's not going to try and rotate. He's just going to try and keep slowing down the troll. But doing so will be very helpful for his anti-mage, obviously, because I'm sure they're well aware that the troll's off to a better start than AM is. And I think we're expecting faster items on Kellen, like some SMY build or something.
Tower is under attack.
I could be down for that.
The way to go.
Yeah,
Don't
something.
think Battle Fury's the play.
It kind of has that feel of like you need to make a lot happen with before this anti-mage comes online. In fact, Malik, good play there. The Mana Void interrupting the Rolling Thunder, and that might be enough to secure the kill onto the Pango. And in fact, looking for more. John Doe in trouble. It's going to get ran down and continue to be punched. Almost enough. Come on, give me a high five, man.
Wait, they don't.
Is he living?
Yeah, he's good.
Nicely done. He still had the Fairy Fire afterwards as well.
Very short stun right down bottom. Okay, cool. What about Pikachu? Now has 1 point in the Aether Remnant. So some rotation potential. Now they just want to try and mess around with these pulls that Happy's up to. Can they get this kill? Oh, yeah.
Quick and easy one there. Nicely done. That's just the power. I mean, I guess a lot of that is just Mars on his own. Like almost any hero, it feels like would have been able to secure that kill with them.
Now this seems like a really tempting time to go for a kill too when the Snapfire TP's back in.
It could be down.
Radiant's middle
Try and go
tower
for
is under attack.
the arena. And they're wiping out the stack to try and get some more XP onto Guild Gear as well. Try and get the Phoenix to 6. If they have 6 on both, they can go for the kill onto the Troll Warlord.
Right.
Still won't be that easy with Battle Trance. And yeah, he's just out. He's like, yeah, I see what's happening here. I'm good. Pango, that's all you, dude.
Do not want to be there anymore.
And they're walking the Snapfire out too, which I think is also correct.
I think that this ward, though, is going to see the troll up on the high ground. I think it caught a glimpse of his feet or something. And they are going to be able to secure 2 bounty runes on both sides, most likely. But 4 heroes kind of up on this top quadrant of the map as Snapfires even come up here as well.
And you want to protect this, right? Because you have the AM on your team.
Ooh. Phoenix, he's moving in, does have that egg. TP to the other side. Pikachu spots out John Doe, pulls him back in with the DD. And that's an easy start to this. Quick kill.
And Mars is going to cancel. I like this too, because they think they've already dissuaded this enough here. Because they have the Macropie, right? So, like, really, they can delay this for a while.
Right.
Oh, don't die, though. Oh, now the Mars is really regretting that canceled TP.
Oh, that's dangerous. And off to the side, able to stay away for the moment. Still they're there with Phoenix. Could go in with that ulti if he wants to. While they managed to find the 1 kill on 2. Snapfire looking for more now. Kellen getting extra bits of damage, and Pikachu is going to be ran down by the Rolling Thunder. Both of them are starting to fall. Gilgear able to get the dive away. So this does keep alive them for the moment. Pikachu now getting ran down continuously. The Remnant forward and the chase in disarmed and killed off.
He knew he was dead that whole time. Because if the Mars can't come in, they know they can just keep diving forever, right? They saw that canceled TP. So yes, he gets the bottom tower. And it looked good, the fact that like they got the kill initially without the need of the Mars, and then Jakiro just macropyres, but they can just dive so easily past that macropyre and force the tower anyway. Or at least the pressure under the tower, to be fair, because they can't necessarily just take the tower yet as long as Jakiro still does Jakiro things.
Right. Well, and he's still sticking around to try and keep this alive and like draw some more attention. And actually, they dropped the Supernova. Ice Path stolen, throws it back the other direction now. John Doe is going to die, and now the control onto the Ember, trying to kill him off. The taunt lands, beautifully placed. And they end up keeping that tower alive nonetheless.
Oh, Troll, you best be getting big, my friend.
Yeah, man.
You need some broad shoulders in this one.
I'm surprised that the Troll didn't stick around up top to ensure the tower went down.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I think it's just like a time issue of just like spending so much, and you know that cooldown's going to come back from the TP in the Mire soon, and then do you really want to be there for that fight, or do you want to be hitting creeps?
That's fair. It's a fair point.
The real problem is going to be when the Void Spirit completes the Yules, because that's going to be a pretty deadly Yules.
Totally.
A lot of heroes going to suffer from that one. Cheshire Cat, is this worth it?
Up top, Rolling Thunder bounces back the other way, spots him out, gets the kill.
Yeah.
Still just throwing bodies, trying to keep this top tower alive, it feels like.
Dire's structures
Not a lot of options there. Like, you drop that wall, you can't really guarantee a whole lot in terms of keeping heroes stuck in there.
I mean, this is a lot of pressure being placed just to secure this tier 1 tower up top, and Jakiro's going to come back in again and can lay down the macropyre if he wants, but Sunlight spots him. Didn't actually hit there, as he did have chains but did not decide to use it. Ice Path laid down, and again, they're bringing absolutely everybody for this. They're going to pop the Snapfire ulti. 5 heroes, or rather 4 heroes up top, while bottom lane, Anti-Mage just farms.
And Troll farms mid. 4 protects 1. 4 play Dota. 2 play MMOs, you know, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's true. Lay down another Ice Path here. Trying to dodge away, did not quite have the mana up for the macropyre. Wouldn't have really mattered anyways, so they managed to take the tier 1 tower mid on Omegalil. Excuse me. I'm just so used to it.
Yeah, you gotta save that one for after, I think. Depends how the game goes. Rune will end up being
Oh my
bottom.
god, Snapfire destroys the egg. And that's why you pick Snapfire sometimes. It still can be good. Ooh, good jump up there.
I'm guessing he didn't know the Snapfire was there, else he would not have gone with that.
No, it's the wall, the spear, gonna go right on through it. Really well played here by Sunlight. These last couple of minutes have been clutch. Pikachu gonna pop the haste room. Now trying to chase down another one. They're able to steal the Rolling Thunder. No, didn't steal the Rolling Thunder, excuse me. They're just gonna roll through. Well, Astro Step, not quite gonna be able to land. Throw out a secondary one, gonna land on to the Ember Spear, pushing him back into the tower, and they get the kill. Dude, Cheshire Cat, I can't believe he got that one.
What was really nice was the way that Black Archangel just like kept walking.
Yeah.
Like he didn't try and like panic Ice Path or do like the little Ice Path at his feet, because I was wondering like why is he Ice Pathing, but he just led them in deep enough that you could get that angle, and then was still able to throw down the dual breath before he died.
Helen. Taunted. Speared. Lots of damage, but they know they can't kill me. I Battle Trance up.
Yeah, good choice. So double runes, that's going to be a 15-minute battle fury now for Naive. And Kellen has been thinking a lot. Like he had the MKB queued up, and now it looks like he's probably going Basher, but he's going to start with the hammer just in case. You never know, I guess. Should of course be the Basher.
Does have some stacks that he can retreat back to here as well, which is pretty nice for him.
Yeah, get these down before Naive finds them.
Yeah, Naive, as you mentioned, he's a little bit behind the Troll, but it wasn't just a naked Battle Fury. It has treads as well as the Wraith Band with that, so You know, he's doing okay in terms of the farm. He's going to start catching up a
scanning.
ridiculous amount here, most likely.
How good is Counterspell this game? Anything crazy? Not really, eh? It's like basically just Rubik stuff.
Yeah.
Not very useful.
I mean, I guess hypothetically, like the Yules later on,
Yeah.
it's not great, but whatever. Stolen Spear?
They actually got that kill?
Wow. How did they even do that? I looked away.
He just got chain stun with a taunt after the arrow. I did not think they'd have the damage, though. It's so much magic damage. It's like almost 900 magic damage from those two. And then that just sets up the easy mop and bucket after, baby.
Oh, wow. That's quite bad.
Yes, that is double not good. At this point in the game, when you're trying to play fast versus the AM. All right. I really kind of hope they lose so I can just blame Snapfire. I don't know.
All right,
Seems
so
good
that
to me.
must have been the blink reveal is what that was as well, right? From the Mars set up with the spear. I think that's what that must have been.
I got there when they were on top. It kind of looked like they were on top of him. There were 3 heroes there, so I'm not sure.
Jeez. Well, whatever the case is now, Troll is really in a lot of trouble and just needs to try and farm his way out of it. I don't think that there's like a plan B here really, besides just run at towers whenever they can.
Well, now you start thinking like about Roche and stuff is usually what happens around now, right? Is you're just like, oh, okay, we're like kind of behind. Like, let's get one big item on our troll and then go grab Roche, and then I don't know. I feel like those are the thoughts that go through players' heads at this point in the match, because you start thinking like, what's a comeback mechanic, and you think like, how can we win a fight? Oh, what if we get Aegis? Can we do Aegis? Well, yeah, we have troll. Can they fight in the pit? Yeah, they can really fight in the pit. So if they try and force that Aegis and it's not like a super good situation, they are just going to lose this game. But at the same time, if they just stay super passive, it feels like they're just going to lose this game. And if they try and go into tower right now without a really good pickoff, they have to fight into Blink Arena, Egg, and then a Void Spirit that is going to have Aghanim Scepter quite soon.
Is under attack.
So they're in a pickle. I like this circle here from Happy because he's saying we need to control this area right now, and if we're not taking Roche, we got to at least make sure they don't. All right, are we doing it? All right, the comeback Roche. Oh, God, I love Dota. All right, so if they lose this fight, I'm sure they know this game is, like, almost completely over. But if you win this fight, you're, like, totally back in it. And right now, they are not getting here fast enough. They're smoked up, though.
Dude, they're super ready for this. Cheshire Cat's nearby with the.
It's not going fast enough.
Yeah, this is Danger Town, Time a Million. Pikachu ready to run in. A moment's notice. They send the illusion up the high ground. They have really good vision. They just took out that ward. Man, if he had not laid down that sentry, I feel like they're about to jump on Khan. But they are not going to. And so, I mean, the flip side of this, though, is that right now, Khan don't know how low Roche was. They didn't get a chance to come in and scout it. So Troll just walks right back in. AM is no longer here.
And he kept the stacks, too.
There's still a chance. Oh, Pikachu throws out the remnant, spots some vision, sees Roche is super low, jumps in, Astral Step. There's the lift, though. Not a bad way to start, but they pull him out of there. And now the Supernova down already. Eul Scepter to keep him alive. Cheshire Cat able to sneak away that Aegis with Troll dead. Oh, and that was not the fight that they wanted. They're coming back in just a second. They don't have the Void Spirit in this one, but they're moving in
back,
now with
dude.
everybody else. Sunlight gets bodied. Give him the moo as both cores are down. Oof.
I don't even know how many games we cast, dude. That is the most classic Dota. That's why I knew this moment was coming. It's what every single team does. It's what goes through your head because we've all played Dota and we think I can't win the fight. I can't do anything. What is the objective that we can actually do? And so you try and force this Roche, even though you know it's a bad Roche. But frankly, like that's probably their best chance to win this game was to make that play and win that team fight, right?
Yeah.
But
Well,
it's a gamble.
It is, and you know, it's still a situation where like it feels like it's out of their control now, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily over. Like I've watched a lot of con games before. These guys can be a little bit wild from time to time, and it's just sort of again going to be waiting for that moment if they do overextend. But you're fighting into like Meteor Hammer Phoenix now and like all their giant team fight items. They're gonna have BKBs soon. Like it looks like they're trying to just close this out as cleanly as they can.
The thing that terrifies me most right now is this the silence from the Void Spirit.
Yeah.
Like that is such a good Aghanim Scepter. I actually think it's one of my favorite ones in terms of its balance too, because I don't necessarily think it's like insanely broken. It might be like a little bit good, but you know, there's bad eggs, there's good eggs, and there's super broken eggs. I don't think it's like super broken, you know.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It fits the theme. It's counterable, but it also had like fits games where you're just like, yeah, this is a really good void eggs game. I can go at this game, but you're not forced at every game, you know.
Totally.
I don't think eggs should ever have to be like a core item on a hero.
No, and it feels like it's the type of item that like fits within the context of, as they're going to try and get naive but can't quite. Like if you're snowballing ahead of everybody else and you're sort of like there before the dispels come out, all of a sudden this item like allows you to continue that snowball, but it's not like it's going to. It's not like it completely turns around the complexion of a game if you're behind necessarily.
Yeah, the only time that ever happens is if it's like really good save supports and you can cancel them out. That's one of the best parts of having it too, oracles and whatnot. But
if you're not having a great game on Void Spirit, also, then like the supports might have dispels by that point in some fashion. Maybe
it's
not.
also very costly to spend 4,200 gold on a snowballing hero that builds into it's just stats the whole way through. You know.
Yeah. Well,
Sentry on sentry action up here as Happy's gonna wander on past Cheshire Cat. Gets a steal. It's Bulwark. Woo! My favorite.
He's just turning it on and off. He's like, what
am
I gonna do?
I'm surprised he's not moonwalking it.
Oh, give him the old rolly roll. Oh, tries to get him. The pullback afterwards, and the quick and easy blow up, and stolen ice path level 4.
Get the smoke. Get the smoke out. Let's go. All right, once we got rolling 50. All right, next smoke is gonna be sick.
Dude, you gotta just use the dual breath like every time.
Yeah, that's a hard one though.
The one thing, Rubik actually has 1 point in Arcane Supremacy though, so it's not the worst in the world. Only 16%
I mean, it's 3
instead of
minutes.
40.
Oh, sorry, Arcane Supremacy. I thought you were talking about the ulti for a second.
No.
Dire's top tower is under
Yeah, but who
attack.
cares? It's just, it's the instant cast. It's so broken.
It is. It's
You have 3 minutes of Ice Path. You take your finger off the R key, and you get ready to smoke up with your team the second this roll is going to be nearly back, and that's why Sunlight, I think, is also moving up here, although his presence might not necessarily be needed here.
I'm just thinking about, like, you get an extra, what now, 0.25 seconds, roughly, versus, like, an extra 1.4 or something.
He's going for the big fish.
Dude, if they can do this, the dream, right now, right here, they need it real bad. No! Just go for the lift first. Oh, John Doe. Say it ain't so. But
all right.
That's how it goes.
Rough one.
10,000 gold lead right now. They did use that Aegis, obviously, in that last one, so it feels like it's probably...
Well, you played your hand, Rubik. Pikachu's here.
Quick blow up there. And John Doe is going to be able to get a walkway at least, so they lose the Snapfire. Sentence that I'm sure Trent loves to hear.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
BKB about to be done for Mars. And then, are they waiting for anything else at that point? They got Ags on Void Spirit. Is Glimmer on Jakira? You gotta wait for that though. And Abyssal Blade for the Anti-Mage. Another 20 already there. Jeez.
Glimmer over Yules. I guess Glimmer's really good for the BKB of the troll.
Yeah.
What is Glimmer now? 1900, not 1850. Okay.
Poor Omegalil. Oh, good jump away. Blink there. You'll Scepter lift up afterwards though, and yeah, this is the combo.
That's done. Just like Aethertron is such a nut spell.
You must learn to live with the void inside.
It's pretty insane. Like, Void
I wonder if that's why he's like really bad win rates versus like all the creep heroes. Do you think it's just people screwing up Aether Remnant because it's like so dependent on it?
Yeah, it could be. Is that pro games or like pubs?
That's just all pubs. It's just like literally all the top ones are like anything that creates multiple units.
Yeah.
Lowers his win rate by the most.
I would not be surprised then. Oh, can they get him? Gilgear. Pop the egg.
Oh, he jumped in it. He jumped into the Aether Remnant.
He made it happen, but they're going to be able to find it. Good play there as well. Kelvin eventually going to get ran down and killed, so they will lose the Phoenix, but...
Happy's a legend. That was still sick, though.
Yeah.
Cookies to tank the Aether Remnants, they can kill the eggs.
That's pretty hype.
Oh, and yet.
Yet it did not work.
Dire's top tower
Yeah, this is going to be a tier 2 tower, maybe more afterwards. Sunlight's off to the side.
I guess there's a debate of, like, you're also just Snapfire, so if you don't get Aether, you could just kill him.
Oh,
It's level 12, right?
hello. They get the Jakiro kill.
Unfortunately, that's the one that they don't want.
And now they're going to find themselves a different hero here. Taunted, cookied, controlled, Mana Void, silence, and dead. He did not quite have his BKB and used the Yules earlier. So they take the tier 2 tower and continue the spree of terror across this Dota 2 land. Look at this guy. He's just spearing him to his tier 3 towers. Throws out the cookie, the stun. Attempt for a kill. Cheshire Cat. Is he going to be denied? Pops his BKB. Now trying to run away. Does have a spear again. Naive looking on the back lines. Finds his man. The big old jump. Another arena laid down. And now maybe a chance to kill off the AM. With the silence onto everybody. Taunt off onto Malik. He will fall eventually. John Doe just wants to live in this world. But it was not meant to be. Sunray on the east. The sun rises in the east. And
Gandalf arrives.
That's right.
And then they win.
Oh, man.
Radiant's middle tower
18k gold lead. Yeah, this has not looked particularly close.
So, what went wrong this game? The top pushes were... Maybe if they had gotten, like, those first towers really quickly. I do think Troll's just, like, a harder hero than Ursa and Jug to do this with. And that's why I think those heroes were better banned. Because, like, you just have these things you can rely on. As Ursa, you can rely on Roche. As Troll, you can rely... Or, sorry, as Jug, you can rely on Omni Slash. And it just, like, it gives you plays to make. Whereas Troll, it's, like, kind of awkward. It's like, yes, I'm going to farm items and I'm hard to kill, but you don't have that, like, ease of execution that I feel like the other two heroes give you. You're a lot more dependent on your teammates. And unfortunately for them, they couldn't really get Malik rolling this game. Ba-dunch.
Yeah, I wonder how much it would have changed that, remember up top when the Mana Void came in and interrupted the Rolling Thunder?
True.
Like, that could have been a kill on AM, you know? And
now Naive might go deathless. I'm surprised they're sticking it out for this one. I will say that.
I just want to see
they
them
were gonna
deny the
GG.
racks. That's all I want to see in this world.
That's a pretty alpha move. You deny it and then you just GG. You got the last racks. That's mental victory right there.
You know what that reminds me of? It's like you know, in TI time predictions on like the side which team will kill the last rack for the first racks. Deny it. And then you're like, all right, we get it now.
I don't even know if it could handle that.
Right.
I think that might just break the points. It would probably just give you 1,000 compendium levels. Either way, they're smoking up. What's their team fight? The Goops. It's only level 1, though, on the Mortimer Kisses.
The chase in. Sunlight wants to run in. Remnant forward. There's a decent time for them. BKB. Sunray Supernova down. Trying to kill off the egg. And Sunlight able to get the Aegis. All right, maybe a chance, maybe a hope, maybe a dream. BKB from Kellen. He's hitting into nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sunlight is now also controlled. They have the right clicks for him. Trying to kill off that Jakiro. Everybody else on his team is dead. And Sunlight trying to make something out of nothing here, but I think it's going to be nothing in the end. Can they time the Meteor Hammer? Wait for it. Boom! Gets him got for good. A triple kill and a GG.
Yeah, that was a very nice game out of Con. Mid lane was going better for Ember. I thought he was gonna have a better start to that game after that solo kill. But oh, did you get the crash?
I don't know what's been going on with Dota recently.
Mine occasionally crashes too. I don't have an explanation either.